The Brothers Grimm have been an inspiration for a huge amount of people and movies, everything. However, we really don't usually see a true dark Grimm side. Oliver MacNeill, though, does, to the point that he's been running for ages a little theatre in Rye where people of all ages have actually been able to explore that in some sort of kind of role-playing game. With that in mind, and having read an awful lot of adventure books in the 80s, he has created the Storymasters Tales Weirding Woods. This is not the only product he has published at all, but it's the one I have, because it's the one I bought at Dragon Meet 2019. And I want to take a look at it because it comes in a box. And you know what I'm like with boxes, absolutely love them. So we're going to take a look and I'm going to find out if this game is actually worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on it. Welcome to the GMS Magazine RPG unboxing videos. Described as a mix of role-playing game, board game and adventure book that you can play solo or with your friends, it's promising an awful lot, this book and this game, an awful lot. So this I paid £30 for, which is about $45 and euros, give or take, which is not a small amount of money for an A5 size box, a little bit bigger than A5. So let's take a look and see inside what we get for our money. I have to say, I do like the cover, which is basically a kind of a litho of a monster and owl of sorts. It is in metallic embossed paint. And I have to say, although it's not easy to take a look at in this light, but it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely gloriously beautiful. And the box is really thick and nice, okay? This is not, you know, serial cardboard. This is cardboard. This is very, very good. Inside, we're really starting to see some decks and some little bags. So let me put this box aside. Let's take a look at the first thing I've seen when I've opened the box, which is this set of cards, this deck, which I think, how easy is it going to be to open? Easy enough, good. Oh, spoke too fast. Okay, now, on the back of the cards we can see reward, which means that these are going to be our rewards, and I just won a prize for the obvious. First stating the obvious. The quality of the cards is average, there's nothing too amazing about them. They are laminated, so yes, sleeving is important. I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to have something to do with the game and not just a mere ornament, because all the cards share it, even though they don't share the back. So let's take a look at the front. Okay, in the front we get some illustrations. Even though they may look like it, these are not metallic ink. This is just standard sepia and ink. Oh, it's Baba Yaga, hello. I've been told she's pretty nasty, but I haven't really met her yet, so I don't know, but she's famous. The Rock Golem, got some goblins. Woodland elves, or the trader. Why does the trader always look so mean and unpleasant? Woodwolf, Spider Queen. I'm liking these illustrations actually. They're looking thematically pretty good. The Owl Lord, which is seeing the cover of the box, Will of the Wisps. Okay, so this is essentially a bestiary. It doesn't give you anything about the stats or anything at all. It's just, you know, the creatures and locations, because we've gone right from creatures here to chapel, the old castle, spring, graveyard, wizard's tower. We always have to have a wizard's tower somewhere. The inn, a river, more. Now we have gone to. Oh, this is actually. It's looking very interesting, I have to say. These are all locations, it would seem. And then we have the rewards. And now we're getting a little bit more info. Wand. Okay. This is actually quite charming. I'm liking this. Okay. Second one. Then we have two little bags. Let's take a look at the first bag and see what we get inside. Very nice velvet, by the way. This is actually... And we get... some pencils that I bet he's bought because they're very similar to the ones in IKEA. 4 stands, so I presume so people can, you know, put their tokens on top of it. 4 beads and 2 D4s, which I'm guessing they're going to be used to play the game. Okay. Here. Then we have another velvety card, velvety bag with more cards in it. This time they come just simple plastic. And we get what appear to be more locations galore and more rewards. Once again, so creatures and location. Ooh, the giant eagle. Okay, gets to. It's the same. Basically. So this is what I would consider to be an expansion. I think this is an expansion. Okay, and now we jump into the books. We get 2 books. We get the Weirden book, Weirden Woods, so this is the game, and Deeper into the Woods, which is going to be, yes, an expansion. This is 1 to 5 players, it says. Okay, let's take a look inside the book. It would appear to be quite simple layout, which is nice. Nice that they have the character sheet at the front. There is no table of contents, though. That is quite an oversight. So how do I find where is what? Yeah, that's a big oversight. Where? Oof. No table of contents and no index? Ow. Ouch. No. How am I meant to know where things are now? Humans, please. Come on. So, anyway. Where are the page numbers? I'm not kidding. Where are the page numbers? How? No, this is upsetting. I'm not kidding. No table of content, no paging. That's just bad. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. You're making it very difficult for anybody trying to read the book to find any kind of information. If you are in the middle of a game and you forget a detail and you need to find out where is it, how much time do I have to spend looking for things? Oh, there's a reason why table of contents exist and indexes, and I presume this is going to be the same. Oh, this is a big thing. Come on. And it's a shame because it seems that everything is quite simple. You have new classes, you have quests. And you go into the wood where you're gonna go for little adventures. Well, not so little, I don't know. Ah, no index. Come on, not table of content. Right, now we get not one, but 2 notepads with character sheets. Each one of these is going to take 20, I think. Yes, about around 20 each. Okay, this is should be lasting a little while, depending how often you play and how many people you play with, and how long each character lasts. But that's good, and you can possibly just download it and print it. And then we have, okay, our characters that we're gonna have to cut and fold so we can put in the little pedestals that supports that we had earlier. And here are some NPCs or PCs, not entirely sure. Oh, and inside the bag, inside the box, what do I keep in this? 2 D6s, which I have no idea why they aren't in this bag, perhaps because they're very naughty and they just came out. So, is this worth £30? Yes. Yes, it is, because this is a very small production. These things are not cheap at all. Having these little details do add quite a cost to the production of anything. And to be honest, just the comfort of being able to have everything inside the box, although these should have come also, in a little box of their own, so they don't spread all over. Just a minor detail. Worth £30. Yes. Yes, it is. When I do the review of the game, as soon as I've read it, which it will come when I finish reading. I'm reading now the Yellow King, and I have Warhammer and Black Void and Chivalry and Sorcery, Aliens, Paleomythic, Agents of Concordia, Vampire the Masquerade, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and a couple more. I will come into this and review it as well. But, I think if you were wondering about whether the contents, the production is worth £30, yes, certainly. It certainly is £30 for an indie, small produced game. So if you were thinking about it, go and have a go and take a look at it and buy it, and then let me know what you think of it, because I really look forward to hearing what you have to say. But until the next time, thank you very much indeed for being there, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.